So, how was your therapy session today, Mr. Reese?
Exhausting.
Well, you've been working really hard.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life in this damn chair.
Well, your therapists say you're making a lot of progress. You are their star patient.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. The other patients are even talking about you.
Complaining about me, you mean?
No. Your determination has been a real inspiration to everyone in the physical therapy program.
An inspiration.
You didn't let your accident defeat you. You're a very courageous man.
Thanks.
Look, Jimmy is going to take you back to your room. But I'll be here at the station. If you need anything at all, you just give me a buzz.
Okay.
I'm very impressed.
Hi. Impressed by what?
Our Mr. Reese has scared away more than a few of the nursing volunteers since he was admitted.
Well, his bark is worse than his bite.
You're doing a marvelous job here, Sheila.
I like my work.
That's obvious, especially to the patients. They're still asking for you up in prenatal care.
Oh, will I be going back up there?
Sheila, you have been here every day this week, including Christmas Day. Don't you want a break?
Well, I can't think of a more rewarding way to spend my free time.
Your enthusiasm is remarkable.
Well, this position means a great deal to me.
Is something wrong?
Excuse me?
The way you were looking.
I'm sorry. Was I staring? I was just admiring your necklace.
My Christmas present to myself.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Just beautiful.
Why the hell would Brooke go all the way up to the mountains by herself?
When I talked to Stephanie earlier, she said that Brooke was pretty torn up when she left the party last night.
Why? Something happened?
Between Brooke and Stephanie, I don't doubt it.
And why go all the way up to the mountains? The cabin's all closed up. She knows that.
Eric, I realize that this situation has been very tough on Brooke, but this move is incredibly childish.
What are you getting at?
What if this disappearing act is just another ploy to get Ridge's attention? She's put herself in a very dangerous position, 9 months pregnant.
Now, come on, Taylor. I can't believe she'd be that irresponsible.
Brooke is completely out of control, and unless she gets a grip on her own life, she is not the only one who's going to be paying for her mistakes.
So you're worried about the baby?
The baby, Brooke, even Ridge. You know how treacherous those mountain roads can be in this kind of a storm.
No, you're right. This all has to stop.
It never should have gone this far at all. Look, I know that this is a very upsetting situation, but Brooke has to learn how to deal with it. She has to take responsibility for her own life. She can't expect Ridge to come running to her rescue every time she gets into trouble. Not anymore.
Where the hell are you, Brooke? Where did you go? Maybe Dad knows where you are. Damn it, it's dead! Brooke! Brooke, where are you? Brooke!
Ridge! I'm out here! I'm here!
Did you get what you wanted for Christmas?
Oh, Eric was too generous. Would you like to know a secret?
What?
When I first saw you in Eric's office, I was a little jealous.
Of me?
Well, it was obvious you two were very close.
Eric has been a very good friend.
Well, I think it's really great what you're doing for him.
What I'm doing?
The paternity test. Now, you don't know how worried Eric has been about keeping Brooke's pregnancy out of the press.
I can imagine.
Well, I'm relieved that he's put the problem in such reliable hands. It's going to be complicated, isn't it?
Well, it's not often that we have to deal with a paternity test involving father and son.
No, I'd really like to know more about your procedure. Do you have a moment to explain it to me?
Rich should have called by now.
We can get anything on the weather?
The front moving in over the Rockies is causing heavy snow accumulation in Colorado, Montana, Oregon, and California. Locally, there is a severe weather warning issued for the mountains and foothills of Southern California. To repeat, the front moving
Rich
in
said he'd have Brooke in the car and back on his way in 20 minutes. That was an hour ago.
Yeah, well, if the storm got worse, it's possible the road to the cabin's completely impassable.
Really?
All right, here's an update.
Southern California. This is the latest report from the Southern California Weather Service. The storm shows no signs of weakening. The accumulation of snow and ice on the highway is reaching dangerous levels, according to the road crews. They ask that motorists avoid traveling into the Big Bear area. High winds and dropping temperatures are now ravaging the higher elevations of the county.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm gonna call a cab.
You don't think Rich would try to drive through this, do you?
Well, he'll be all right on the roads. I mean, he's been driving these roads since he was a teenager. No. The lines are down.
What?
It's not unusual for phone service to be completely eliminated during a storm like this.
I'll call him in his car.
Taylor, I'm sure he's all right.
There's no answer. He's not in the car. I have a really bad feeling about this, Eric. Maybe we should go after him. I think we should go to the cabin.
It's almost as cold in here as it is out there. Why did you come up here, Logan? Okay. Why would she leave a note? Oh, her car's here. She couldn't have gone that far. Her purse is here. The neighbors. I bet she's over at the neighbors. She's got to be there.
Help me!
Brooke! Brooke, where are you? Brooke!
Rich, I'm over here! By the wood pile! Hurry, please! Hurry!
Brooke!
My leg! Stop!
My God, is it broken?
I don't know! Help me! Get it off!
Hang on, Logan. I'll get you out of here. Hang on. Just hold on. Hold on.
Hurry!
Can you walk?
I don't know!
Come on, I'll help you.
It's not that different from the normal paternity testing procedure, really.
But Eric and Ridge would have similar DNA strands, being father and son.
That won't change the way we do the test. It will just make the results more difficult to decipher.
Have you done a test like this one before?
No, but it's not really as confusing as it sounds. We'll have the results about a week after the baby's born.
So you'll draw blood from the baby, Brooke, Eric, and Ridge.
And in this case, we'll also need a sample from Stephanie.
Of course, Stephanie. It's her DNA that would determine the paternity of the baby.
Right. If the baby has any genes that are unique to Stephanie's DNA,
Then, the baby is Ridge's.
that's what we're hoping for. It makes it easier to make a foolproof determination.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Now I know why you were so interested in working up in the genetics lab, Sheila.
How are you feeling?
Cold.
How long were you out there?
I don't know. It seemed like forever.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
I've never been so scared in my life.
You scared me, too. What were you doing out there?
I was getting firewood.
In the middle of a blizzard?
Look, I'm all right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You can leave now. I don't need any more help.
Leave?
Well, I'm sure Taylor's worried about you.
Brooke, what's going on with you?
Ridge, I came here to be alone.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm asking you to go back home.
I'm not going anywhere until I find out what's up with you.
I already told you.
You want to be alone? You're 9 months pregnant? Well, you can't be alone, Brooke. Not right now.
Ridge, I've been alone for months. I'm getting used to it. I scared you. So now you want to help me? Well, I don't need your help. I don't want your pity or I don't want your obligation, Ridge. It would be different if you gave a damn about me, but you don't. Nobody does. I'm nothing but a burden to everybody back in LA. You really think I want to go back there knowing that I'm not a part of your life? Knowing that you don't want to have anything to do with me or this baby? Well, I can't. I can't. I'm staying right here.
Taylor, you and I aren't going to go anywhere.
What if something has happened to Ridge? You should have called us by now.
Well, I don't think it's a very good idea to send the whole family up to Big Bear in the middle of a big storm like this.
Then I'll go by myself.
No.
No, I'll take the Jeep.
Taylor, be sensible. Even if something's wrong, what are you going to be able to do to help?
At least I'll know.
You heard the reports. The roads are unsafe.
Eric, I can't just sit around and not do anything.
Taylor, listen to me. I'm worried too. But I'm not going to let you endanger yourself. Now, Ridge is going to call. When he does, I don't want to have to tell him that his wife is out running around in this storm.
This is unbelievable.
Promise me that you won't try to go up to the cabin.
But Eric...
It's not a good idea.
No, I know it's
All
not.
right, we're going to hear as soon as there's some news. Promise me you're not going to do something stupid.
I promise.
All right. Yeah, go on. You go home. As soon as Ridge calls, I'll let you know, all right?
All right.
Try to relax.
You have a genuine interest in genetics, don't you?
I'm intrigued by it.
Well, I always like talking to anyone who has an appreciation for it.
Really?
You'd be surprised how many people treat me like the mad scientist around here.
Oh, no, I have the utmost respect for your work. I'd like to know more about it.
I wish I were allowed to discuss more of it.
You said you need special clearance to get in the genetics lab. I don't suppose you could kind of sneak me in and give me a tour.
I'm sorry, that's just not possible.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, I'd better get moving. I'm swamped with work. I'm on call here starting tomorrow. We've got 4 doctors out with the flu. I guess I'll be here for the next few days.
Really, you're going to be staying here?
Yes, up in the doctor's quarters. I'll be eating, sleeping, and showering here for the whole on-call period.
You're going to be exhausted.
Perils of the profession. It was nice to see you, Sheila.
It's nice to see you too, Tracy. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, Dr. Peters. Very soon.
Ridge was supposed to call me when he got up to the cabin. Did he make it? I have to know. I have to find out for myself.
Logan, I do care about you.
Ridge, you don't have to keep saying that.
But it's true.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Everybody keeps telling me how many problems I've caused you.
Look, I don't blame you for this pregnancy. It just happened. And now we have to just deal with it.
Well, you don't have to deal with it. I'm letting you off the hook.
If you're carrying my child, I'm going to take responsibility as the father. That's all there is to it.
Ridge, you already have a family. You're married to Taylor.
Yes, but that doesn't change the relationship that you and I have.
It doesn't?
Logan, you and I are friends. You are always going to be a part of my life.
Even if this baby isn't yours?
Nothing can change what you and I have shared. You and I have a history.
Yes, we do.
One I don't want to lose.
One I don't want to lose either.
Then why are you throwing it away like this? Why do you think I came up here? Because I was worried about you. I would never want anything to happen to you, ever.
I just had to get away.
Brooke, I'm sorry if we've hurt you. No one ever meant to. You're very special to all of us. You've got to know that. And you and I are always going to be close. Don't you forget it.
I won't.
Now, will you come back to LA with me? Good girl. I'm gonna go up the car.
Ridge, thank you for everything.
My pleasure. Here, put this on. Okay, we'll be right back.
Oh my God.
What is it?
My water just broke.
What?
Oh my God, Ridge. Ridge, I think I'm going into labor. Right now.